Deal. Well, so okay, so the Masters is coming up. Ed and I are both going to be watching this for sure. One question I wanted to ask you, Xander, I've asked a couple other golfers I've talked to this. Do you think is there a different mindset when it comes to the majors, or do you feel like in major tournaments that the best golfers kind of play better, or is it just so random beyond what the spectators like us see? Like, give us your accurate read as much as you can of the secret sauce as much as you can let us know, and how it unfolds how it unfolds for you at places like the U.S. Open and the Masters coming up.
Yeah, so I mean, I think major championships, they are different tournaments. Stepping on property, if you're ever let inside the ropes, you do feel different energy on property. Even on a Monday, everyone's a little more serious. So the joking types are always joking, but for the most part, everyone has their whole team out. Versus certain people will go solo for 3 or 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden they have 5 people with them. You play a practice round of 9 holes in a 3-ball, and there's 15 people walking in the fairway because everyone's trying to make sure everything's perfect. So I think from that standpoint, it is very different. The British Open's the only tournament that there's a little luck involved. If you have a bad tee time, you're just out of luck. That's just how it goes. You need to get a little lucky. When it comes to Augusta, the U.S. Open, Augusta's the same course every year. U.S. Open's always tough conditions. The PGA Championship historically has been sort of easier conditions, but it's starting to become harder as well, like a U.S. Open with rough, and, venues and whatnot. So I think the biggest thing with major championships is whoever's game is all around sort of. You don't have to be sort of A+ in every category, but whoever's game is sort of C+ to B+ range throughout the bag will survive in a major if their mental game is there, if that makes any sense. Like if you're an A in driving and you're a D in short game, I'd rather be a C+ in both categories so I can survive kind of through with an average game versus being really good at one thing and really bad at the other, because you kind of knock yourself out of the tournament when you can't do everything at once.
Okay, well, that seems sensible. So how does Bryson DeChambeau's beefing up and putting on 20 pounds every other week, and also adding range to his drive, is that just a mental thing? Is it making guys like you who maybe don't lift every day think about changing, or is it just a matter of like getting back to that C+, B- B game and soldiering through and just keeping your head about you?
Yeah, I mean, Bryce he's taken sort of he's definitely a numbers guy. I am too. I understand what he's doing. It makes perfect sense. I use the sort of C+, B+. He's trying to make his driving like like triple A+. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's trying to throw that through the roof to where it sort of skews the entire scale towards distance, which is the way our game has gone. You heard Tiger Woods say our game's been heading this direction for the last 20 years and no one's done anything about it. Yeah. He's totally right. Everyone's been building up. Everyone's been trying to hit it further. Companies are trying to make golf balls that go further. Drivers go further. Bryson's just taking it to another level because he sees the value in it. So I'm very keen to see how he plays, just like you and everyone else watching. I'll be out there. I will watch sort of his lines on Shot Tracer once I'm done with my round to see where he hit it on certain holes, just out of curiosity. But at the end of the day, I mean, Augusta is one with touch and certain feel. It'd be a shame if distance really destroyed the golf course, in all honesty, because it is played there every year. And if his plan does work, I promise you Augusta will start planting massive trees in places that have never been before.
Nice. So, Ed, how's your short game, and what's it like to play and hang out with this guy, Xander Schauffele?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he's the golfer. That's for sure. I took my first golf lesson at 13. I think snapped my first club a day later. So I play for fun, but no, I think one thing I learned from Xander actually on a prior thing that we did was this kind of CEA mentality, this commit, execute, accept, and the idea of how that I think helps him be so even out there. And I think those same kinds of thought process can be used in business. And I think for us, as we work with customers, that idea of figuring out a plan, executing that plan, and then accepting the results. And then I think it's that, continuous improvement process, just because you, in his case, hit a shot, or, we put in a solution that can always be improved and bettered. And I think we work with our customers to give them a vision for, how that occurs.
Good deal. Well, guys, thanks. I know you got a busy schedule in front of you, and thanks for taking time to talk to me.
Thanks for having us. Good luck.
Thank
Xander.
you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
See you guys.